Hello friends, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening. Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Why so less people? Is it midterm exam impact? Yes. Okay. You people, you guys don't have midterms? Are done? Done with midterms? Not yet.
We
Wait.
have some.
It's going on. Okay. Excellent. Fine then. So we'll continue with the discussion what we were having in the last class, right? We had an important discussion. One of us left in between now. Okay. Let it be. Whatever we're discussing, we started with compound interest, completed simple interest discussion in the last class, and started with compound interest. We first understood the difference or the impact of the compound interest when compared to simple interest. In case of compound interest, the difference here is interest will be calculated on
Increasing amount.
very good. The increased or the revised or the updated amount at the beginning of that year or that period. Right? That is the difference between simple interest and compound interest. For a same rate of interest, principal and tenure, given scenario, will simple interest be lesser or compound interest be lesser?
Sir, simple
Simple
interest.
interest.
Simple interest.
Simple interest.
Yes, simple interest. Simple interest is lesser. Perfect. Whereas, how do I calculate compound interest? That also we discussed. We learned the formula. Amount is equal to
P into 1
P
plus
into
I
1
whole
plus
power
I.
n.
P into 1 plus I whole power n. Very good. If I want compound interest from that,
P into 1 plus I whole power n minus 1.
excellent given. P into 1 plus I whole power n minus 1. Correct? That gives us compound interest. P into 1 plus I to the power n gives us the amount. Here, P is the principal. I is the rate of interest divided by
Number of conversion period per annum.
very good number of conversion period per annum, and n is t, that is tenure multiplied by
Number of conversion period per annum.
number of conversion period per annum. So that is what we discussed. Then we also understood what do we understand by conversion period, right? It represents the number of times interest is compounded during the year. What do we understand by compounded? What is compounded?
Multiplied.
Added.
Added to what?
Balance amount.
Very good. Added to the principal amount or the investment amount. Like number of times interest is added to the principal or the investment amount, that is called compounding. How many times in a year such exercise is happening, that is called number of compounding. So if they add interest to the principal every quarter, we say compounded.
Quarterly.
Quarterly.
If we do the same for every half year,
Half yearly.
every what do you say, every month, then
Monthly.
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 it's happening on a daily basis, compounded daily, right? So if I have, just for an example, if I have the rate of interest as 6%, and it is, let's say, compounded half yearly, what would be the value of I?
Sir, 3%.
Very, very good. Very good. How? Because rate of interest is 6%, 0.06 divided by compounded half yearly means in a year, how many compounding?
2.
2.
0.0 divided by 2, we get 0.03. That is 3%. So I would be 0.03. Did we understand this?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Same way, we discussed about yen as well, right? Let's say that same investment is for 2 years. In that case, what would be the value of yen?
T into number of conversion period per annum.
Very good. What is T here? 2
2.
into number of conversion periods per annum.
Sir, 2.
2.
2 itself? Yes, because it is compounded half yearly. Correct? Since it's compounded half yearly, every year 2 times interest is paid. So number of compounding is 2, n will be 4. Did we get this? That's all. In compound interest, this concept is very, very important. Compounding. Okay, apart from that, the formula, application of formula is very simple. But understanding this and accordingly calculating the value of I and value of n is the key. Everyone clear?
Sir, I did not understand what is N actually. Technically, I don't.
What is n? Simple, Kushal. What is n technically is for the entire duration of the investment. Okay, if you keep that FD for 2 years, for the entire duration of the investment, how many times they paid you interest? If they are paying you every half year interest, first half year, at the end of first year, second year half year, at the end of second year, 4 times they would have given you interest.
Yes, sir.
Exactly the 4 that we got here. How do we calculate that? Simple. How many years? 2 years. In 1 year, how many times they give you interest? Two times. 2 into 2, 4.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, very good. Okay. Anyone has any doubts till here? No. Okay, if that is the case, can we make a note? I think we didn't take a note on conversion period at all last class. No. We stopped at that point, correct, Ashika?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Ramani. Yes, Ashika didn't write it all in the last class. Okay, fine. Make a note. Conversion period. Conversion period. This represents the time period within which this represents the time period, not within which. Okay, it should be the time period or time interval, we can say. It represents a time interval in which interest is paid periodically. Interest is paid periodically. Or in other words, it is the period at the end at which it is the period at the end of which interest is compounded. Period at the end of which interest is compounded. Within brackets, after compounded within brackets, that is, interest is added to the investment. Interest is added to the investment. Are we clear? Yes. Below that, if that is next point, if interest is compounded, if interest is compounded every quarter, if interest is compounded every quarter, then we say compounded quarterly, compounded quarterly, compounded quarterly, which results in how many conversion periods?
Four.
Four. Which results in 4 conversion periods. 4 conversion periods per annum. 4 conversion periods per annum. Did we understand this? Yes.
Yes.
So that helps us in calculating the value of I as well as N. Now, in the question, in examination, if they have given a question where they have not specifically mentioned whether it is compounded quarterly, half yearly, annually, monthly, daily, what are we supposed to do?
Yearly.
Yes,
Annually.
very good. That has to be considered as compounded annually. If nothing is given, compounded annually. If they have specifically given compounded quarterly, half yearly, monthly, daily, etc., then accordingly we have to use this concept. Are we clear? Yes. So if that is the case, can we solve some problems on compound interest? Yes. Write down. Example. Rupees 2000 is invested. Yes, Purnima, you had something?
Compound interest notes with the
Compound interest? There's some
notes.
notes. I think it's given. Anyhow, I think one of your friends would be sharing the notes in the group. Yeah. So you will get it. Okay. If you have missed because of some network issue, I understand. It's okay. After the end of the class, they will anyhow scan the notes and send it. You'll get it. Okay. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Or I think there's some network issue. I'm not able to understand what exactly you're talking. You can chat as well. Meanwhile,
Okay.
yeah, good. Meanwhile, others take down. Rupees 2000 is invested at annual rate of interest of 10%. Annual rate of interest of 10%. Full stop. What is the amount? What is the amount after 2 years? What is the amount after 2 years if compounding is done? If compounding is done, sub question A, annually, sub question B, semi-annually, sub question C, what, Arpita?
Quarterly.
Quarterly, very good. And sub question D, monthly. So 4 different scenarios, same principle, same rate of interest, same time period. Calculate. What are we supposed to calculate? What is the amount? So we know the amount formula. You can apply it. Solve. No, Kushal. I think you have not read the question correctly. The data given. Excellent, Vinyas. Very good. Very good, Vikram. Yes, Bhargavian. First one correct. Very good, Lahari. All correct. Ramani, all correct. Yes, Kushal. First scenario correct. Sanjana Kuberi, you have to recheck. Jeevan, all correct. No, Pujashri. Principal is only 2000. Chinmay K is correct. Ashika correct. Bhargavi and second one correct. Dhanush Hegde, all correct. Okay, fine. We'll discuss the answer for this. So, what have they given us? They have told us principal is 2000. Rate of interest is 10%, 0.1, and 10. So, okay, rate of interest is 10%. I depends on the compounding. So, I'll just rate as 10% and tenure as 2 years. Correct? Yes, Annapurna Nayak correct. Vikshita B no. Okay, fine. First scenario, it is compounded annually. So in that case, what is the value of I? If it is compounded annually,
0.1.
0.1.
0.1 itself, because rate of interest divided by number of compounding per annum, which is 1 itself. Whereas, what is the value of N? 2 itself, T into number of compounding per annum, which is 1 itself, correct? 2 into 1 is 2. So, amount is equal to P into 1 plus I to the power N. Here, P is 2000 into 1.1 to the power N is 2. 2000 into, what is 1.1 square?
1.21.
1.21. This gives us 2420. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Similarly, second one. Second scenario is compounded half yearly. So in that case, what is the value of I?
0.05.
Very good. 0.1 divided by 2, 0.05. This did everyone understand? Yes. Similarly, what is the value of n?
4.
2 into
Very good. 2 into number of compounding per annum 2, 4. Correct, Shreya? So this is I and this is n. Apply the formula. A is equal to P into 1 plus I to the power n. P is 2000 into 1.05 to the power 4. That is 2000 into what is 1.05 to the power 4?
1.2155.
Very good. 1.2155. Something we get. Correct? If I multiply
2431.
2431. Yes, into 2000, I get 2431.01. Whereas if I go with quarterly, what is the value of I?
0.025.
Very good. 0.1 divided by 4, which is 0.025. And what is the value of n?
2 into
8.
2 into 4. 4 compoundings per annum. 8. Very good. So if I apply P is equal to A is equal to P into 1 plus I to the power n. That is 2000 into 1.025 to the power 8. What is 1.025 to the power 8?
1.21840.
1.2184. So multiply that by 2000.
2436.80.
Very good. 2436.80. So this is the amount if it is compounded quarterly. Whereas lastly, if it is compounded monthly, I will be
0.00833.
very good. 0.1 divided by 12. Correct, Jivan? 0.1 divided by 12 will be 0.0083. And n will be
24.
2 into
24.
12. 24.
24. 2 into 12. Very good. 2 into 12, 24. Yes. So A is equal to P into 1 plus I to the power n. P here is 2000 into 1.00833 to the power 24. 1.00833 to the power 24 is
1.2209.
2000 into 1.2203. If I multiply it by 2000, I get 2440.59 somewhere. Correct? Yes. So these are the different amounts we get depending on how it is compounded. Is that clear? Did everyone understand this?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, it's just identifying I and N, which is very, very important here. Okay, if we have understood that, then it's just application of the formula. Anyone writing?
Yes.
yes.
Complete.
Done, sir.
Yes. Can we take one more question?
Yes.
Write down.
Yes.
Write down. On what sum On what sum will the compound interest on what sum will the compound interest at 5% per annum, the compound interest at 5% per annum for 2 years, compounded annually be rupees 1640. Be rupees 1640.
Compound interest at
Compound interest at 5% per annum for 2 years,
Oh.
compounded annually, be 1640. Yes, Kushal, very good. Lahari Acharya, correct. Vikram, again, I think it's a typo. Be careful. Ashika, correct. Vinyas, correct. Dhanush Hegde, you have to recheck. I think you didn't understand the question properly. Just read it once again. Jeevan also. Read the question once again. Yes, Vikram, correct. Srinitya, correct. No, Vikshita. Annapurna Nayak, correct. No, Apurva Jogi, you have to read the question once again. No, Pallavi, you have to recheck. Bhavani Ammar, correct. Bhargavi Ulpa, correct. Chinmay KS, correct. Puneet Emar, you have to recheck. I understood, Vinyas, no problem. Dhanush Hegde, you have to recheck. Jeevan, you have to recheck. Puneet PV, you have to recheck. Purnima, no, you have to recheck. Sanjana Kuber, you have to recheck. Okay. I think some of us have not understood the question properly. So first we'll try and understand it. Even Kiran, you have to recheck. Bhargavian, no, you have to recheck. Now, what is the question? What did they tell? On what sum will the compound interest at 5% per annum for 2 years, compounded annually, be rupees 1640? So, what is this 1640?
Amount.
CI.
Sir, compound interest.
Amount.
Yes. No, Kiran. Read the question. On what sum will compound interest at 5% per annum for 2 years, compounded annually, be rupees 1640? So, on what amount will the compound interest at 5% per annum for 2 years, compounded annually, be rupees 1640? These are the information given. At what sum will compound interest be rupees 1640? So 1640 here is Compound interest. Did we understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, what should we find out? They are talking about on what sum. So, what is that sum?
Principal.
Principal. Very good. So, we have to calculate principal. They have given us compound interest as 1640. What is I here?
5/100, 0.05.
Very good. 0.05. And what is N?
2.
2 itself, because compounded annually. So we know compound interest formula. P into 1 plus I to the power n minus 1. Compound interest is 1640. P into 1.05 to the power 2 minus 1. 1640 is equal to P into, what is 1.05 square?
1.1025.
Very good. 1.1025 minus 1. 1640 equals P into 0.1025. So P will be 1640 divided by 0.1025, which is 16,000. Did we all get this?
Yes, sir.
So we have to solve it the way it is given in the question, right? We cannot think or presume, okay, why this is a small amount, I'll consider this as a principal. No, you cannot do that. What it is actually given, that's how we have to solve it. Anyone writing? No? All completed? Very good. If that's the case, one more question. Next example. What annual rate of interest? What annual rate of interest compounded annually doubles an investment in 7 years, given they have given us 2 to the power 1 by 7 is equal to 1.104090. They have given this. We have to find out rate of interest. Excellent, Lahari. Correct answer. Jeevan, correct? Dhanush Hegde, correct? Vinyas, correct? Ashika, correct? Kushal, correct? Ramani, correct? Vikram, correct? Sharat, correct. Very good. So, what have they given us? They're asking us the rate of interest, which we will find. They have specifically even compounded annually, so no further compounding discussions. They are telling it doubles an investment. So if P is the principal, what would be the amount?
Double of the principal. So P.
Double of the principal. So if principal is P, what is amount?
2P.
2P. Very good. Amount is 2P, and they are given it doubles in 7 years. So T is 7. If T is 7, what is N?
N is also 7.
N is also 7. Excellent. Because 7 into 1. So here if I apply amount formula, A is equal to P into 1 plus I to the power n. Amount is 2P equals P into 1 plus I to the power 7. P and P gets cancelled. 2 is equal to 1 plus I to the power 7. So here, how do I simplify? Go to the hint. In the hint, we have 2 to the power 1 by 7. Here I have 2 to the power 1. So if I raise power 1 by 7 on both sides, what happens? Here 2 to the power 1 by 7 I get. This becomes 2 to the power 1 by 7, whose value I know, equals 1 plus I to the power 7 whole power 1 by 7. 7 and 7 gets cancelled. 2 to the power 1 by 7 is 1 plus I to the power what? 1. So what is 2 to the power 1 by 7? 1.104090 equals 1 plus I. Send 1 this side. I is equal to 1.104090 minus 1, which is 0.104090. If you want in rate form, multiply this by 100, 10.409%. Is this clear? Multiply by 100, Bhargavi. That's it. Are we clear, everyone? Guys, everyone understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir.
Yes? Anyone still writing this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, some of us are writing. Complete. Done. Those who were writing, completed. Bhavani, completed.
1 minute.
Okay.
Completed, sir.
Yes. Can we take one more example? Write down. In what time? Bhavish. In what time? Rupees 8,000. Rupees 8,000 amount to rupees 8,000 amount to rupees 8820. 8,820. Rupees 8,000 amount to rupees 8,820 at 10% per annum. At 10% per annum, interest compounded half yearly. Interest compounded half yearly. Is that clear? Yes, question. Can we solve? Find the time. That's what they're asking us. Time, Lahari. You still have further, I think you still have to look into it. Very good, Ashika. Kushal, they're asking us the time. G1 correct? Manyashri, no, they're asking us the time. Very good question. Correct. Lahari, yes, correct. No, Vikram. Yes, Manyashri, correct. Yes, Ramani, correct. No, Dhanush. No, Bhavish. Yes, Annapurna Naik, correct. No, Dhanush. Yes, Vikram, correct. Bhargavi, correct. Yes, Dhanush, correct. Sharat, correct. Chinmay K is correct. Srinitya, correct. Naveen Gowda, correct. Excellent.
Sir,
So, yes, Kushal.
sir, where do you give these questions from? Like you have a book separate?
No. These are example questions from institute material only.
Or is it?
It is. Yes. Okay. So what have they given us? In what time will 8,000 rupees amount to 8820? So what is this 8,000?
Principal.
Principal. What is 8820?
Amount.
Amount. Very good. Then at 10% per annum rate compounded half yearly. So if rate of interest is 10% compounded half yearly, what is I?
0.05.
0.
Very good. 0.1 divided by 2, 0.05. What is N?
Not given.
You have to find.
And
We have to find T, not N.
To
T
find
into
if we
two.
have to find N.
Correct. If what is N? T into number of compounding. Correct. T into what is number of compounding here? Number of conversions per annum. 2. So can I say N is 2T?
yes,
If
sir.
I consider N as 2T, amount is equal to P into 1 plus I to the power N. That is 8,000 into 1.05 to the power 2T. 8,000 multiplied, sorry, to the power N is 2T only, right? Yes. So what is amount here? 8820 is equal to 1.05 to the power 2T. Now bring 8,000 to LHS. 8820 divided by 8,000 equals 1.05 to the power 2T. What is 8,820 by 8,000?
1.10.
1.1025.
1.1025 is 1.05 to the power 2T. Now here I have to express 1.1025 in terms of 1.05 to the power something so that I can equate the base and equate the power. Correct. So what is 1.1025 in terms of 1.05 to the power something?
Square.
Square.
Very good. 1.05 square is 1.1025. So 1.1025 can be written as 1.05 square is equal to 1.05 to the power 2t. Same base, equate the power. 2t is equal to 2. T is 2 by 2, 1. So it is 1 year. Is this clear with everyone?
Sir, I didn't understand.
You didn't understand. So what are they telling, Purnima? P is 8,000. Principal is 8,000. The principal is becoming 8,820 at 10% per annum compounded half yearly. So find out in how many years that is happening. That is what they are told. Question, Purnima. So here, how are we finding it out? P is 8,000, A is 8820, I is 0.1 by 2, which is 0.05. N is T into number of conversion period. Number of conversion period here it is 2 because half yearly. Compounded half yearly. 2 into T. T we don't know. We have to find out T. So considering this, apply the formula. A is equal to P into 1 plus Z to the power n. A is 8820. P is 8000. I is 0.05. So 1.05 to the power 2T. Send this 8000 the other side. 8820 by 8000 is 1.05 to the power 2T. 8820 by 8000 is 1.1025 equals 1.05 to the power 2T. Now, my right hand side is 1.05 to the power something. So, if I have to simplify this and get T, which is there in the power, the only way that I can do here is equate the base so that the powers should be equal. So how do I equate the base? 1.1025 should be written as 1.05 to the power something. How will I write it? If you calculate 1.0, where is 1.1? Echoing.
Okay.
Okay.
Understood. 1.05 square is 1.1025.
Okay. Understood.
Okay. Yes. So I have written 1.1025 in terms of 1.05 to the power. So here 1.05, 1.05, same base. So I can equate the power. 2 is equal to 2T. T is 1.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Complete
Excuse
this.
me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir,
Yes,
if you
Arpita.
assume that, the interest, compound interest for 2 years, compounded half yearly, then to find out the I, we don't have to multiply the years with conversion period, right?
Come again with your question. You're talking about I, right?
Yeah, sir. Sir, if at the same rate of interest, 0.1,
Hmm.
if we assume that it's for 2 years, compounded half
Okay.
yearly, then we don't have to multiply conversion period 2 into years 2.
We have to. That's how we get N. N is 2 into 2. If it is for 2
I'm
years.
not talking, sir, I'm talking about I, sir. Like
In
0.1
I,
divided by 2 into 2.
correct. 0.1 divided by 2 has to be done. Into 2 we should not do.
Okay, okay, sir.
Because I is per annum.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got it, sir.
Fine. Did everyone understand this? Okay. So if that is the case, can we move on to one more example? Last one before we look into the exercise. Puneet. Can we? Yes. Write down. A person opened an account. A person opened an account on, or rather in, you can say, a person opened an account on 1st April 2025. On 1st of April 2025. With a deposit of rupees 800. With a deposit of rupees 800. Below that, or rather full stop, the account paid 6% interest. The account paid 6% interest compounded 6% interest compounded quarterly. 6% interest compounded quarterly. Full stop. On 1st of October 2025, on 1st of October 2025, he closed the account. He closed the account and added enough money and added enough money to invest in a 6 month time deposit, to invest in a 6 month time deposit for rupees 1000, earning 6% interest, compounded monthly. Okay, this is the main part of the question. Now below that, requirement. First one, how much additional amount did he invest? How much additional amount did he invest on 1st of October? How much additional amount did he invest on 1st of October? Second question. Second sub-question there. Second sub-question. What is the maturity value? What is the maturity value of the time deposit? Of the time deposit as on of the time deposit on 1st of April 2026. 1st of April 2026. Last sub-question. How much total interest? How much total interest was earned? How much total interest was earned? Below that, they have also given us some hints. 1 plus I to the power n will be equal to 1.030225 if I is 0.015 and n is equal to 2, whereas 1.1 to the power n is equal to 1.03037751 if I equals 0.005 and n equals 6. This is the hint they have given us. So using this hint, we need to answer those three sub-questions. A beautiful question. This question completely makes us thorough with this concept of compound interest.
Sir,
Yes, Kushal.
sir, they have given 1 plus I raised to n is 1.03 that. Sir, if the value of n changes, will it be same?
100% it will change because this is only when I is this and n is this.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Excellent, Dhanush. All the three answers correct. Excellent, Lahari. All the three answers are correct. No, Sharad. You have to recheck. Yes, Vikram. First one correct. Excellent, Jeevan. All correct. Yes, Ramani. Correct. Yes, Manishri. First one correct. Yes, Vikram. Second one correct. Annapurna Nayak. First one correct. No, Bhavish. Bhavani Ammar. First one correct. No, Bhavish. Sharat. Excellent. All the three correct. Fine. We'll discuss this. Now, what have they told us? On 1st of April 2025, that person opened an account with a deposit of 800 rupees. And that account was paying interest at 6% compounded. What? Compounded.
Quarterly.
Quarterly. Compounded quarterly. When did he close his account?
1st October.
1st of October. That means this account was there for how many period? What's the time period?
6 months.
6 months. Very good. So, can I apply the concept of compound interest, the formula of compound interest, and get what is the amount that he gets when he closes that deposit? Yes. So, what is the formula there? P is 800. What is I?
6 by 4.
Very good. 0.06 divided by 4, we get 0.15 or 0.015. It is 0.015. And what is N?
6 by 4 into 4.
12.
6 by 12 is the time. multiplied by n, which is 4. 4 ones are, 4 threes are, 3 ones are, 3 twos are. Can I tell n is equal to 2? Yes. Apply the formula. Amount is equal to p into 1 plus I to the power n. 800 into 1.015 to the power 2. What is 1.015 to the power 2?
1.030225.
Yes. 1.030225 into 800 will give us
824.18.
very good 824.18. So he got 824.18 when he closed that deposit. Till here everyone understood? Now what did he do on that day? He opened a new FD. He opened a new FD of how much?
1000.
1000 rupees. New FD of 1000. So to open a new FD of 1000 rupees, how much more money he require?
175.82.
Correct? If I add, or rather if I subtract 824 from 1000 rupees, I get 175.82. So he put 175.82 rupees to this 824 rupees to make it 1000 and deposited that FD. That FD is also a 6-month FD, so it will close on 1st of April 2026. 1st of April 2026. So here, again this is 6% per annum, but here it is compounded
Monthly.
monthly. So if that is the case, what is the amount that it would be? Principal is 1000. What is I here?
6/12.
Very good. 0.06 divided by 12, we get 0.005. 0.005. And what is yen? What is yen?
6.
6 by 12 into 12.
Into 12.
12 and 12 gets cancelled. N is 6. Same, apply the formula. A is equal to P into 1 plus I to the power n. That is, P is 1000 into 1.005 to the power 6. What is 1.005 to the power 6?
1.030337.
Correct. 1000 into 1.03037 or 78, whatever it is. If I multiply this by 1000,
Sir, we have to
get.
take what is given, right?
Oh, sorry. Yes, they have given us, right? 1.030775. Yes, for I as 0.005 and N as 6, it has to be 1.0303775. Very good, Bhargavi. So 0.0303775, that gives me how much? 1030.38. Correct?
Yes, sir.
This is the amount, maturity amount that he gets. So now if I look at whatever they asked us, so here he gets 1030.38. What is the first question? What is the additional amount that he invested on 1st of October 2025? What is the additional amount?
24.12.
175.82. It's here. This is the additional amount that he invested to make it 1000 rupees. Everyone? Yes. What is the second sub question? What is the maturity as on 1st of April 2026? What is the maturity amount? 1st April 2026? 1030.38. What is the third question? What is the total interest that he earned? So first investment, what is the interest that he earned?
24.18.
24.18. Second investment, what is the interest that he earned?
30.38.
30.38.
Very good. He invested 1000, he got 1030.38, so 30.38. If we add both, what is the total interest?
54.9.
Yes, Bhavish, 54.56. Did we understand this? Yes, so that's a full-fledged problem wherein it contained good concepts of compound interest. If you have understood this, then the compound interest concept is done. Everyone clear?
Sir,
Anyone writing?
excuse me,
Yes,
sir.
Amit? Yes, Amit.
Sir, is it okay if I round it off?
Where round it off, the final answer is fine. Rounding off
Final answer
in the
only, sir.
final answer is fine. Absolutely fine.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes. Anyone writing?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Arpita.
Sir, I didn't understand the requirement of second sub-question.
Yes. What is the second sub question telling? What was the maturity value of his time deposit on 1st April 2026? So this time deposit that he kept on 1st of October 2025, what is the tenure of it? 6 months. It gets matured on 1st April 2026. What is the maturity value? Maturity value means what? Amount.
Sir, I
Amount.
didn't.
Okay, fine. See, on 1st of October 2025, he kept an FD of 1000 rupees. Correct. So that FD was kept for 6 months at 6% per annum compounded monthly, meaning that FD will mature. Mature means what? It reaches its end time. The FD will mature on 1st of April 2026, 6 months. What is the maturity value? Maturity value means what? Principal plus interest. Together, what is the total amount? That means amount.
Got it, sir.
Yes. Anyone writing? No? Everyone completed?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Fine. So if that is the case, so these are the concepts that we have in compound interest. Now what we will do is before we look into the, the exercise questions, we have one more small concept here that we need to learn. Okay, we'll discuss that concept as well and then directly we can go to exercise questions. Now, if I take an example of 10,000 principal, 10% rate of interest compounded half yearly for 1 year, what would be the amount?
$1,300.
1,300? Sorry, 10,300? Correct, everyone? Here, what is I? 0.1 divided by 2, which is 0.05. What is N? 1 year into 2 conversions. So N is 2. So amount is P into 1 plus I to the power N. That is 10,000 into 1.05 square. That is 10,000 into 1.1025. How much do we get? 11,025. Did we get this? Yes.
Yes, sir.
What is the interest? What is the interest that he earned there? 1,025. Correct. 11,025 minus 10,000. 1,025 is the interest given. Now this 1,025 interest is for what amount of principal?
10,000.
10,000. So technically, if I look at the return that I got, 1,025 divided by 10,000 into 100, I get how much?
10.25.
10.25%. But we said the rate of interest is 10%. Since it is compounded half yearly, we get interest on interest as well, which has resulted in the returns of 10.25%, which is more than the nominal rate. This is called effective rate of interest. The actual return that we get. That is called the effective rate of interest. How do I calculate effective rate of interest? Jivan, what is the formula for compound interest?
P into 1 plus I whole power n minus 1.
Very good. P into 1 plus I whole power n minus 1. Remove P. This is effective rate. Effective rate of interest. Because in effective rate of interest, they are just bothered about returns that they get, not bothered about the total amount. Therefore, in effective rate of interest, principal is irrelevant. Are we following? Yes, write down heading effective rate of interest.
Sir,
Yeah, yes, Kushal.
sir, is that meaning like it's the number of the amount which we got as interest in percentage?
Yes, correct. When compared to the principal.
Okay, sir.
Write down effective rate of interest. If interest is compounded more than once a year, if interest is compounded more than once a year, then the actual returns that we get, exceeds the per annum rate. The actual returns that we get exceeds the per annum rate. Exceeds the per annum rate. Full stop. This actual return that we get, is called effective rate of interest. Is called effective rate of interest. Full stop. Below that, effective rate of interest is the equivalent annual rate of interest compounded annually if interest is compounded more than once a year. If interest is compounded more than once a year. Full stop. Below that, E is equal to, or effective rate of interest is equal to 1 plus I to the power n minus 1. Formula.
Sir,
Yeah,
if it is
yes.
more than 1 year, it will be more, right? If it is less than
Has to
1
be.
year,
It will be lesser.
monthly.
Technically, less than 1 year in the sense, see, compounding more than once in a year. We are talking about compounding happening more than once a year, meaning it's happening half yearly, quarterly, monthly. In such cases, in 1 year, compounding will be greater than 1, 2 times, 4 times, 12 times. So then effective rate of interest comes into picture. Okay. Have you written this formula, everyone? Yes. Below that, effective rate of interest is nothing but compound interest formula is nothing but compound interest formula excluding What?
Sir, principal.
Principal.
Principal. Excluding principal. Compound interest formula excluding principal. Below that, example. Example, rupees 5,000. Rupees 5,000 is invested. Rupees 5,000 is invested in a term deposit scheme. In a term deposit scheme that gives interest of 6% per annum. 6% per annum compounded quarterly. 6% per annum compounded quarterly. Full stop. What will be the interest? What will be the interest after 1 year? What will be the interest after 1 year? Further, what is the effective rate of interest? What is the effective rate of interest? No, Bhavish. Very good. Bilhari Acharya, correct? Bhavani Ammar, correct? No, Jeevan. Kushal, correct? Vikram should be correct, but just recheck once more. That may not be the perfect answer. Very good, Dhanush. Correct answer. Very good, Ashika, correct? Yes, Jeevan, correct. Very good, Amit. Okay, fine. So what have they given us? 5,000 is invested in a term deposit. So can I consider principal as 5,000? Fetches 6% per annum compounded quarterly. So what is IE?
6.4.
I is not 6%. What is I?
0.015.
0.1.
Divided by 4, which is 0.015. Very good. What is N?
1 into 4, 4.
Into 4. Perfect. So here they're asking us, first they asked us what is the interest after 1 year that he gets. Interest, compound interest formula, P into 1 plus I to the power n minus 1. So P is 5,000 into 1.015 to the power 4 minus 1. 5,000 into what is 1.015 to the power 4?
1.0613 minus 1.
1.0613 minus 1. Very good. 5,000 into 0.0613 should give us how much? 306.82. This is
Compound
what is
interest.
this? Compound interest. Very good. They're also asking us the effective rate of interest, which is nothing but 1 plus I to the power n minus 1. Whatever is there inside the bracket, this one. That is 1.015 to the power 4 minus 1. Or 1.0613 minus 1, which is nothing but 0.0613 or 6.13 percentage. Everyone clear? Yes? All clear? Anyone writing this? No one? Fine then, that's great. If that is the case, can we all come to the exercise? Page number 4.20. Okay, there's a decimal there. So we have before it becomes your favorite number. So first one. Can we answer question number 1? From correct. Bhavish correct. Dhanush correct. Jeevan correct. Lahari correct. Bhavani Ammar correct. Kushal correct. Ramani correct. Vinyas correct. Ashika correct. Chinmay K is correct. Swati MC correct. Bhargavi Udpa correct. Ananya Himadri correct. Fine. So what have they given us? Yes, Srinitya. Yes, Puneet PV. So they have given us principal, rate of interest, and N. Amount and compound interest is what we have to calculate. Amount is P into 1 plus I to the power n. 1000 into 1.05 to the power 4 because R is 5%, so I will be 0.05 and N is 4. So 1.05 to the power 4 is how much? 1.2155 into 1000 will give us 1215.50. So this is the amount. What is the compound interest? Minus 1215.50. Is that clear? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Those who are done with this, you can move to question number 3. Question number 3. Excellent. Lahari Acharya correct. Vinyas correct. Bhavish correct. Kushal correct. Dhanush correct. Yes, Vikram correct. Yes, Prajit correct. Yes, Arpita Hegde correct. Chinmay K, yes, correct. What are they asking us? Effective rate of interest. So the previous concept that we learnt. Yes, Annapurna, correct. They have given us nominal rate of return as 3% payable half yearly. What would be the value of I?
0.03 divided by
0.03 divided by 2, which is 0.015. Correct? And N will be? N would be?
2. 2
2.
into 1.
Yes.
2.
2 into 1. 2. Very good. So effective rate of interest is 1 plus I to the power n minus 1. 1.015 to the power 2 minus 1. What is 1.015 to the power 2? 1.030225 minus 1. We get 0.030225 or 3.0225 percentage. Option C. Everyone following?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Excellent. Can we look
Sir,
at
I didn't
question
get
number?
a year.
You didn't get the year. See, in case of
Sir?
effective rate of interest, yeah, if in case of effective rate of interest, year is
Excuse me, sir.
yes, Ramani.
Sir, am I audible?
Yes, yes. You're audible. Tell. Okay. So
Sir, you're not
why
audible.
did we take year as 1? We took year as 1 because they have not specifically given the year, and irrespective, our effective rate of interest doesn't change because effective rate of interest is per annum. So always, in case of effective rate of interest calculation, if nothing is given, year to be taken as 1.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Can we look into question number 4? That's a good one. It's a application of compound interest concept. You would have learned this in accounting, but we are also learning this in mathematics now. Try this. Anyhow, I'll discuss, but that's a good question. No, Vikshita.
So, which question?
Fourth one. Very good, Dhanush. Yes, Bhavish. Yes, Lahari. Yes, Vinyas. Correct answers. Okay. I think we'll discuss the answer for this. Now, what are they talking about? They're talking about depreciation here. A machine is depreciated at the rate of 20% reducing balance. The original cost of the machine was 1 lakh. Ultimate scrap value is 30,000. What is the effective life of the machine? Beautiful question. Now, reducing balance method or WDV method, how it works? Depreciation rate of depreciation will be applied on what?
Book
Addition.
In
value.
case of based on the book value, on the reduced value, on the WDV value, returned on value, correct? So this is nothing but same principle as compound interest. In compound interest also, rate of interest is applied on the updated principle. Same way, here rate of depreciation is applied on the reduced balance. In compound interest concept, we add the principal to the add the interest to the principal. Here we reduce the depreciation from the value. So the compound interest formula of P into 1 plus I to the power of n should be modified a little by considering 1 minus I to the power of n. That is a formula for depreciation under WDV method. A is equal to P into 1 minus I to the power n minus 1 I to the power n. Okay, so in this discussion, what is the rate of interest? The rate of depreciation rather?
20.
20%, 0.2. And we have to find out n here. What is original value? Principal is 1 lakh. What is that 30,000? Scrap value. What is 30,000 in this discussion?
Amount.
Scrap value.
Correct. 30,000 is the amount, basically the value of the machinery after so many number of years of depreciation. Correct. So apply the same formula. A is equal to P into 1 minus I to the power n. A is 30,000. P is 1 lakh into 1 minus 0.2 to the power n. 30,000 equals 1 lakh multiplied by 0.8 to the power n. If I send 1 lakh the other side, 30,000 divided by 1 lakh equals 0.8 to the power n. 30,000 divided by 1 lakh is 0.3 equals 0.8 to the power n. 0.3 equals 0.8 to the power n. Now, how do we do this? How do we simplify this? Present 0.3 in terms of 0.8 to the power something so that I can equate the power and say n is equal to that. So how do I do that? What we have to just test 0.8 square. What is 0.8 square? 0.64. No, I want 0.3. 0.8 cube. 0.512. No, I want 0.3. To the power 4 is 0.4096. To the power 5 is how much? 0.32768. What I want is 0.3.
3.
Very good. Whereas 0.8 to the power 6 is 0.262144. So it crossed 0.3, meaning 0.3 will fall somewhere around 5 and 6, between 5 and 6. So if you look at the options, we have 4.5, 5.4 and 5. Which would be the appropriate one?
5.4.
5.4, because 0.3 in this discussion is between 5 and 6. Between 5 and 6, the option we have is 5.4. So 5.4 is the correct answer. Again, if you have to further simplify this, you have to use logarithms and do it. Definitely not worth. Did we get this? Did we understand this? There are two concepts here. One is concept of depreciation. Did we understand this part?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Second part is how did I simplify and how did I identify that the answer is 5.4? Did we understand that part also? Anyone
Yes, sir.
has any doubts? No. Everyone understood? Excellent.
Yes, sir.
If that is the case, can we solve question number 6? Bhavish, question number 6. Very good, Vinyas. Yes, Lahari. Yes, Dhanush. Yes, Prajit correct. Bhavish correct. Purnima correct. Vikram correct. Vikshita correct. No Shrintya. Bhargavian correct. So how do we get this? Yes, Puneet PV correct. What did we do? How did we solve this, Bhavish? How did you get this? Population of a town increases every year by 2%. What is this 2%, Bhavish? How did you get the correct answer? How did you take this?
Sir, increase in the population.
Correct.
Rate.
Increase in population. What is this
Rate.
2%? Rate. Very good.
Rate.
So this is the rate. So we considered I as 0.02. Yes. How? See, they are talking about population of a town increases every year by 2% of the population at the beginning of that year. So every year, what is the opening population? 2% increase. Meaning that increase is happening on the revised population values, not on the original population. So it is compound interest. So since increase of 2%, we can consider Bhargavi I as 0.02. What are they asking us now? They are asking us the number of years by which total increase in the population be 40%. So if I consider original population as P, after increase of 40%, what would be the population? After increase of 40%, what would be the population? guys?
40
After
P.
increase of 40%, 40p.
40 by
That
100
means,
into P plus P.
very good. This is increased by 40 times. They said increase by 40%. So, P into 40%, that is 0.4p is the increase. So, after the increase, population would be 1.4p. Correct? So, can I consider this as the amount and P as the principal? And they have given us I as 0.02. We have to find out the number of years. So, amount is equal to P into 1 plus I to the power n. That is P into 1.02, right? Yeah, 0.02. 1.02 to the power n. What is amount? 1.4p. So, can I cancel P and write 1.4 is equal to 1.02 to the power n. So, here, again, how do I simplify this? I have to express 1.4 in terms of
1.0.
1.02 to the power something.
something. Very good. 1.02 to the power something. Excellent. So, if I try 1.02 to the power 2, 3, etc., I have to reach 1.4, correct? I have to reach 1.4. So, at 1.02 to the power 14, no, 14 is not required. At 1.02 to the power 17, I get 1.4002. What I wanted? 1.4. Now, 1.4002 is approximately 1.4. So, can I tell 1.4 is approximately equal to 1.02 to the power 17, which is equal to 1.02 to the power n. Same base equal to the power n is approximately equal to 17. So, n is 17 years. Is this clear with everyone? Everyone following?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Very good. Those who have completed, you can come to question number 7. Very good, Dhanush. Okay, how do we calculate powers in calculator, Ramani? It depends on which calculator that you are using. If you are using Casio, most of the model works the same, wherein if you want to calculate 1.05 to the power 3, for example, then first type 1.05 in the calculator. 1.05, you have multiplication symbol, correct? Click on multiplication symbol 2 times, into. Then if you hit on equals, you get square. If you hit on equals again, you get cube. How do you keep a track on the number of times you have hit it? Once you get the value here in the calculator in the display screen, on the top left, there will be a count. Okay, so it depends. The count depends on the different model. Certain cases for square, it shows 0.404. For in certain calculators for square, it shows 0.3. That means if you want to the power 4, you have to count it till 3. But here, if you have to count it till 5.
Okay, sir. Got it. Thank you.
Understood? Yes. Good. Yes, Bhavish, correct. Others solving? Are we people trying? Everyone? Unless we try on our own, it will not happen. This subject. Okay, fine. We'll discuss the answer. We've got very less answers for this. It was not so. Question number 7, Bhavani. We were solving 7th one. Not so technical. It's a straightforward question. Yes, Arpita, correct. Okay. We'll see how did we get these answers. Question number 7 says the difference between compound interest and simple interest on a certain sum of money invested for 3 years at 6% per annum is 110.16. Find the principal. Correct, Bhavish? That is the question given. So they have given what is 110.16 here?
Compound interest minus simple interest.
Very good. Compound interest minus simple interest. The difference between compound interest and simple interest is 110.16. What is the other data that they have given? Certain sum of money is what they have told. So principal is not known. That is what we are supposed to calculate. T is 3 years. And rate of interest is 0.06. If nothing is given for compound interest discussion, it should be compounded
Annually.
annually. Very good. So first I'll calculate simple interest. Easy. P into I into T. I is 0.06. T is 3. That is 0.18 P. Whereas compound interest will be P into 1 plus I to the power n. Correct? Everyone?
Sir,
Yes.
-1.
Yes, minus 1 is there. So compound interest is P into 1.06 to the power 3 minus 1. That is 1.06 cube is 1.191016. I'll only do it. Anyway, people are not doing it, right? 0.191016 P. So this is compound interest. This is simple interest. Difference 0.191016 P minus 0.18 P. This difference is 110.16. So what is this difference? 0.011016 P is 11. How much? 110.16. So P will be 110.16 divided by 0.011016. This is 10,000.
Sir, can we directly substitute the formula like
Definitely, you can do it. Direct substitution, that is P into 1 plus I to the power n minus 1 minus P into I into T. Yes, you can do that as well. Did everyone understand this question?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes? Everyone following?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Purnima, you understood till 0.191016p?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, we have compound interest, we have simple interest. They have given us the difference. Compound interest minus simple interest is 110.16. So, what is compound interest? 0.191016p minus what is simple interest? 0.18p equals 110.16. So, 0.191016p minus 0.18p is 0.011016p, which is equal to 110.16. So P is 110.16 divided by 0.011016p, which is 10,000.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Those are writing you can complete. Others come to question number 8. Arpita, question number 8. Very good, Vikram. Yes, Dhanush, correct. Annapurna Nayak, correct. Yes, Lahari, correct. What happened to others? Have we given up? Not solving? Anyhow, sir will discuss in the class. The solution will write when it is discussed. Yes, Bhavani, correct. Yes, Chinmay, correct. Yes, Trisha, correct. Good. Puneet MR, correct. Ramani, correct. Amit, correct. Good. Okay. So this is similar to the previous earlier question that we discussed, depreciation related. Right? The useful life of a machine is estimated to be 10 years. Cost 10,000. Rate of depreciation 10%. Scrap value is what we have to calculate. So what is the scrap value? How in terms of compound interest?
amount?
Amount.
Amount. Very good. So this is amount. That is what I have to calculate. What is the amount formula for depreciation?
P into 1
P into
minus
1
I to
minus
the power.
I to the power
Very
of
good. P into 1 minus I to the power n. Yes, Naveen, correct. So P is 10,000 cost. 1 minus 0.1 to the power n is 10. 10,000, 0.9 to the power 10. What is 0.9 to the power 10? Do we get 0.3487? Correct. So multiplied by 1000, we get 3487. We have 3486.78. Option A is the answer. Everyone clear? Yes, if that is the case, can we come to question number 12? So writing this complete. Others. Question number 12. Again, similar discussion we have had. The requirement is different. That's it. Very good. Ramani, correct. Annapurna Nayak, I think you have to recheck. Dhanush Hegde, correct. Yes, Lahari Acharya, correct. Ananya Himadri, correct. Prajit Pai, correct. Yes, Annapurna Nayak, now correct. Amit SB, correct. Ashika, correct. Kiran, correct. Arpita Hekde, correct. Naveen Gowda, correct. Good. Yes, Chinmay, correct. Puneet PV, correct. Bhavani MR, we are solving question number 12. Puneet MR, correct. Bhargavi N, correct. Yes. So what have they told us? Difference, but they have to find out the difference between simple interest and compound interest. So principal is 2,400, time is 2 years, rate of interest is 0.05. Correct, Ashika? So here, simple interest is P into I into T. 2,400 into 0.05 into 2. What is the simple interest you get?
240.
240. Whereas compound interest P into 1 plus I to the power n minus 1. P is 2,400 into 1.05 square minus 1. That is 2400 into 1.05 square is
1.1025.
1025 minus 1. That is 2400 into 0.1025.
246.
Very good. Very good, Ashika. 246 rupees. 246 minus 240 is not 46. 246 minus 240 is 6 rupees. So 6 rupees is the answer. Is that clear?
Sir,
Everyone?
we had a doubt.
Who?
Sir, Bhargavi.
Yeah. Yes, Bhargavi, tell me.
Sir, simple interest is supposed to be less than
Smaller.
compound.
Yes. So when they have given like this, it has to be CI minus SA. No doubt SI has come first, which is wrong. Huh? It has to be CI minus SA. Yes. All clear, everyone? Yes, those are done with this. We have an interesting question. Question number 13.
Sir, which question?
Question number 13, 1 3. Excellent. Agastya, correct. Dhanush, correct. Lahari, correct. Purnima, you have to recheck. Naveen Gowda, correct. Yes, Bhavish, correct. Okay, fine. We'll discuss this. They're talking about, by the way, 1 second. Yes, Amit, very good. They're talking about annual birth and death rates per thousand are 39.4, 19.4 respectively, meaning 39.4 birth for every thousand, 19.4 death for every thousand. The number of years in which population will be doubled, assuming there is no immigration, is. So, they're talking about increase in population from P to 2P. So one of the previous questions we had solved this similar discussion, but there they had given us 2% increase. So they had given us the rate of increase. Here, have they given us the rate of increase?
No, sir.
Not directly, but indirectly, yes, they have given us by giving birth rate and death rate. So birth rate, birth minus death would be the increase in population. Extra. So 39.4 minus 19.4 would be 20. Can I say 20 is the increase in population every year for every 1,000 people? Chinmay, understood? Yes. So for every 1,000 people, 20 is the increase in population. What is the rate? What is the rate of change?
2.
20 divided by 1,000 into 100, 2%. So 2% increase for every 1,000, rather 2% increase in the population. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Understood?
Yes.
Yes. So if P is the present population, 2P double in one in so and so number of years, I is 0.02. What is that number of years is what we have to calculate. We know amount is equal to P into 1 plus I to the power n. Amount is what here? 2P equals P into 1.02 to the power n. P and P gets cancelled. 1.02 to the power n should be equal to 2. That means I have to express 2 as 1.02 to the power something. So 1.02 to the power. How much? (1.02) to the power 34, I get 1.9607. I'm nearing to 1.02 to the power 35 is 1.999888955, which is nothing but, if you round it off, it will become 2. So approximately equal to 2. So can I tell 1.02 to the power n is approximately equal to 1.02 to the power 35? Same base equal to the power n is approximately equal to 35 years. Is that clear, everyone? Yes, can we complete this?
Sir,
Yes, Ananya.
sir, how did you get 2%?
How did we get 2%? Yes, that's a good question. See, they have told birth rate for every 1,000 is 39.4. Death rate for every 1,000 is 19.4. So can I say increase in population for every 1,000 is 20?
Yes.
Yes. Now this is for every 1,000. Percentage means for every 100. So for 1,000 it is 20. For 100 how much? 10 ones are 10 twos are. We get 2%.
Understood, sir.
Anyone still writing this? Fine. Okay, fine, sir. Fine then. So with this, we are done with the discussion on compound interest. Okay, the first part of this chapter, simple interest and compound interest, is done. Anyone has any doubts in this? Did everyone understand? It's basic simple interest. It's just simple interest and amount calculation. In compound interest, we discussed about compounded annually, half yearly, quarterly, monthly, daily, etc. Calculating amount, calculating compound interest, as well as effective rate of interest. Okay, these are the concepts. In compound interest, we also discussed about depreciation, where the formula changes to minus, and also discussed about increase in population related application based questions. Right, these are the type of questions that can be asked in the exams from simple interest and compound interest. So this leads us to the next part of this chapter, which is more important for us, which is nothing but annuity. So we need to understand, it's a very interesting topic. It's easy, very easy to understand as well as solve problems, provided we understood the concepts well. Okay, there's basic concept that we have to discuss. We'll look into it. But before that, annuity discussion, whatever we will have, is nothing but an extension of compound interest concept. Okay, whatever we have learnt in compound interest, that itself will come in annuity. Okay, definitely I'll not discuss the concept of annuity. It will take time. But what do we understand by annuity? What is annuity? What is annuity? Anyone?
The amount paid annually. The amount paid
Very
annually.
good. Very good. Correct. Amount paid annually. Further, can we fine tune it a little better?
For any monthly purpose to
Correct. Monthly purpose. Okay. Anyone else? Amount paid annually. Correct. Further.
amount receiving per or paid per a period. It
Very good. Amount
continuous
received or paid for a in a fixed time interval. Correct.
every time.
Further, there is one more point, one more concept to start with. When we said amount paid or received over a fixed
amount, say.
Excellent, madam. Sandhya, madam. Very good. So here, the amount that we receive or pay is also fixed. It's a fixed amount in fixed intervals, fixed time intervals, right? That is called annuity. Best example is our recurring deposit account, RD account. In case of an RD account, what happens? If we keep the frequency as monthly, every month on that day only, same amount goes to that account. Correct? So that is called annuity, where equal amount gets paid or received over an equal time interval. The time interval need not be per annum. It need not be year. It can be month, it can be half year, quarter, year, 2 years, 3 years, doesn't matter. The time period should be fixed between each installment. And each installment amount also should be equal. Then it is called annuity. Are we clear with this concept? Basic? Yes. So whenever we have to apply these concepts in examination, first we need to understand whether it is annuity related question or not. Okay, sometimes they'll directly give you calculate the present value of annuity, future value of annuity. But in some cases, they might not give. They can just say present value, future value. In that case, first you should be sure whether it is annuity or not. How? You have to see whether it's a repetitive payment. If yes, is the time intervals the same? Is the amount the same? If the answer is yes for all those questions, then it is annuity. Okay. Okay. So with this thought, we'll conclude the session. We'll discuss about annuity in depth in the next class. Okay. Extremely important session. Please don't miss next session because extremely important. We are learning about the concept of annuity. Clear? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Fine. So with this, we'll continue in the next class, guys. Thank you.